Good morning, students. Today, in lecture number 1, we are going to discuss the syllabus of this semester. The title of the paper number 2, is the same like the first one, because in paper number 1 we have studied, means the previous semester 1 we have studied. This is the semester 2, paper number 2 of this section. In the lecture 1 we are going to study the detailed syllabus of this semester. Dear students, in the previous semester we have studied the 6 units which has covered articles, prepositions, active and passive voice, sounds in English, phonetic transcription, and dialogues and conversations. These six units of basic grammar, which are useful for written and spoken communication in English. Because if whenever we go through writing and spoken area, we have the basic need of the basic grammar, and how through small units like article, preposition, clauses, tense, reported speech, active voice, passive voice, or the parts of speech, we form the words, sentences, paragraphs and paragraphs. So beside these 6 units, we have the another 6 units which we have to cover in this semester 2. And here is also, for this semester we have the half part is for basic grammar and half part for the writing area. And so this way the same pattern, same area is also quite easy, simple, and which is very useful to you in your routine. So we have the unit 1, that is reported speech. Reported speech means you might have heard that direct and indirect speech. Direct and indirect speech we learn from 5th standard, and nowadays the CBSE board, ICSE board student learn this reported speech or direct and indirect speech from the very first standard. So this is one unit which is very easy and you are very familiar with that. And beside this unit 1, we have a unit 2 that is on clauses, phrases and sentences. You will be given some examples. You have highlighted that this is the example of sentence or clause or phrases. The dominant word like verb phrase, noun phrase, prepositional phrase, through which you have to identify the sentence. And the clauses like main clause, subordinate clause, we have to identify the sentence due to the inclusion of this or content. Then we have the phrases. So many phrases we have: noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, noun, verb, prepositional, such type of so many phrase, adverbial phrase, adjective phrase, noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase. We have such type of phrases also we will go through each and every one, and you have to identify. And then sentences. Sentences are of so many types: simple, compound, complex. Then interrogative sentences, imperative sentences are also the examples of sentences. Because there are so many examples, just highlight on some. Then we have unit third. Unit third is for tense. Tenses, kinds and uses. These tenses and kinds and uses section is for our syllabus, and this section means tense, kinds and uses section covers the area, the knowledge that is useful for our routine communication. Because present tense, past tense, future tense, and their respective kinds: simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous, like the same of the past, like the same of the future, means three major tense and their respective four kinds are or will be definitely useful for your communication. It's small sentences helps you to speak English, how to organize them, and such organization will help you to converse, have makes to dialogues. So this tense means present tense, past tense, future tense are useful for your syllabus. Friends, because present, past, future you are studying since a long time, and the same way this section is very much useful for your syllabus. Beside this unit third, you have unit 4, that is paragraph writing. Paragraph writing is also useful because from small sentences we form paragraph, and this technique, because you will be provided in one topic, and on this topic you have to write something in a proper order, means the topic sentences, the main sentences which covers the title, the needs, uses, importance, its need, solutions. Just in this way, in 7 to 8 sentences you have to write the important ideas on that given topic. So paragraph writing means in that paragraph you have to include everything that the title requires. So if you give the offline exam for this semester, you will be asked 2 paragraphs. Out of 4 or out of 3, you have to attempt 2 paragraphs for 8 to 10 marks each. One will be for 5 marks. So this paragraph writing helps you, because once you study the tense means subject plus verb plus Rama eats. Then object a mango. He plays in the garden. Means some way subject plus verb prepositional phrase, subject verb object. Such small words in the tense we help or we use in the paragraphs. So my dear students, this paragraph writing is a very useful aspect for our syllabus, and it helps you to express yourself. How do you express? In which way you express? Which words you use? Their decoration or language is important. Then we have the unit 5 on letterhead. Dear friends, from the 5th standard we are studying the letters which are of two types: personal letters, official letters, or formal letters, informal letters. But we are only talking about here only formal letters or official letters. There is no any inclusion of personal or informal letters, because this written and spoken communication part is help you to write for your jobs in your routine conversation, waste of letters, applications which you do. Because being the students of BCom faculty, you must be confident in English, and your knowledge, your views, your expression when you write an application to any authority for the purpose of the job, the very content of your letter highlights your depth, your knowledge, your sincerity, and your the command over English. So, my dear students, the official letters or formal letters of many types, and each and every official letter, formal letter have different pattern, and you know 4 to 6 patterns are given in this text, and you can use any pattern to express your views, your idea, your CV through this letter, right? And the last section of this paper is essay writing. Because this paragraph writing, then essay writing, and letter writing, these three areas very well focus on the writing content or writing part. So, my dear students, this is the simple, short, and you are very well familiar with. Means, since the 5th standard, you are very well familiar with this grammar section, and as well the written section like letter, paragraph, and essay. But we will just go through it once again as a part of a revision of this. And so, my dear students, this section unit 1, once again I will repeat you. Reported speech means direct and indirect speech is for your syllabus. We will discuss it by taking various examples of means present, past, future, then interrogative questions and imperative questions are very many types of examples asked in this section. So reported speech section is very much important. Then we have the clauses, phrases, sentences. This section will give you the detailed idea of how many types of clauses and which type of clause used in the sentences. Then phrases also, you will get the knowledge of various phrases and its uses in sentences. Then you have the sentences and its types. These are reported speech, clause, phrase, sentence are also very much useful for you. Then just I told you that tense pattern plays important role in communication, in writing, and in each and every communication. So wherever you go or join spoken English classes, first they teach you the tense, proper use of tense. Their kinds are very much useful. So tense plays important role in communication, in writing, in speaking, and listening also. Because if the foreign person or the speaker uses the the proper tense, the listener also get the idea. So the LSRW skills, listening, speaking, writing and reading skills, it plays important role for tense. So tense is very much important. Without the tense, we couldn't write well. And which word we have to use, which helping verb, which subject is, that is very important for the tense. Then we have, just I told you, paragraph writing is means one paragraph is of 10 lines, means 7 to 8 lines or maximum 10 lines. In that 10 lines, we have to cover the maximum idea about that paragraph, about that topic. Then we have letter writing of so many times, because being a student of chemist faculty, you go for job, you apply for job, and you attend so many interviews. For that you have to apply. So letter writing is also very much useful for you to make an application. Then essay writing is of so many types, because essays are of so many types, and from routine regular areas also ask for essays, then scientific areas, then nature, science, modernity, civilization, global warmings, water, means recent issues, traditional issues, nature, religion, so many aspects are covered or come in this area. So dear students, this is in brief the syllabus of this semester. So with this brief information, I stop here. From tomorrow onwards, we will discuss or begin with any one area or any one unit of this paper. With this brief information, I stop here. Thank you very much.